Hey everybody, this is Bud Brown, living in Dumaguete City, Philippines. Yeah, baby, I love it here. What do you think about this shirt? Think it's bright enough? I was going to wear a bright one, but I decided to just wear this one instead. A little more subdued, like me. Oh, I'm excited on this video. This is one of those stories that I wanted to tell you, but if you have followed me for a while, you know I have certain stories that have a beginning, a middle, and an end. This kind of wraps it up. Well, this story has a beginning, has a kind of a suspenseful middle, and it has an end. But there's also something that's missing, and that is the cherry on top. And that's kind of what I've been waiting for. But I decided I'm going to go ahead and put out what I know so far, what's happened so far, and then when the cherry on top comes, then I'll put that out. So what the heck am I talking about? Okay, do you remember I had an interview one time with a Filipino man that was blind, and his job was doing massage, which he works for the Dumaguete Blind Massage Center here in Dumaguete. It's at the end of the boulevard. I didn't know that they even had one. So I interviewed him, and he had a guitar, and he played. And I remember when I first got here in Dumaguete at the airport, well, coming and going, leaving the airport and coming back, there was a group of blind people, seemed like they were all men, that sang a song, and of course they were there for donations, and I was impressed by them. Well, so I was talking with him, and I have to apologize, I got his name wrong at first. He said it kind of quickly, and you know how that is. But I found out later that his name was Zaldi Torres. Of course, when he said Zaldi Torres, you know, it's kind of hard to get. I thought it was Salvatore or something like that. But it's Zaldi, Z-A-L-D-Y, Torres, T-O-R-R-E-S, Zaldi. So Zaldi is his first name. I'd never really been around blind people before, so I didn't know, what the story was. And like a lot of people that have a challenge, they didn't start out their life that way, and which is what happened. If you know the story of Zaldi, when he was 2 years old, he got the measles, and the high fever caused him to lose his vision. So that's what happened with him. But you can see the video. I'll put the link down. So anyway, in his interview, kind of wrapping things up, I said, is there any hopes or dreams that you would have? And he said, I would like to play the piano. I'd like to get a piano keyboard and play it. I thought, oh, that's nice. I kind of wanted one myself, but I never really did more than just kind of think it would be cool. But he said that he has a tutor, and someone, I think he said it was one of his massage customers that was tutoring him in playing the keyboard. So they had one, and of course they let him use it, I assume, and was showing him how to play it. So I thought, well, that's pretty cool. Lo and behold, a week later or so, a few days later, got a message from an incredible person in Cebu City, expat. And he said, I would like to help Zaldi fulfill his dream of getting a keyboard. What? Really? So I wanted to kind of hook those two up, and then that's it. Then I would back out. But, you know, life isn't so simple always. So I said, I can give you a way to contact him. And he said, well, I'd like to send you the money and then you could order it and just give it to him. Oh, I'm nervous about receiving money for somebody else. But, you know, he was so generous to do that. Okay. So he and I both looked up Lazada. I didn't want to tell Zaldi. I wanted this, you know, see if we could get it going first. So he found one. He said, we don't want to get him a toy. We want to get him one that lasts for years and years. So he found one that was within his budget, and he sent me the money, and I, on Lazada, I ordered it, and of course I sent him, I want to be very, very transparent. So I showed him, I mean, I had the receipt, I received it, his money, and then I took sent him the receipt, or the order that I had sent, that I had ordered the keyboard, and then we just wait, you know. And a couple weeks went by. Got a call from the courier. No, I'm going to back up a little bit here. When this fellow who wants to remain anonymous, he said, please don't give out his name. So of course I'm going to honor that. But he said, find a keyboard and not a toy, and then we'll get it for him. So I contacted Zaldi. I went down to the massage place, which I didn't even know was there. And I told him that we want to go to the music store and find a keyboard for him. Because someone, an expat, a foreigner in Cebu City, would like to donate that to him. Oh, he was tickled. I was too. I was more excited than him, I think. So I went down there, and then his son came along, young man, and we three went down to the local music shop. Elevator. Okay. Madam, duha ka buok diri. Tingnan ito. Tingnan natin to. Huh? Ito oh. Pero marang isa sa taas sa baba. Oh, patay. Zada.
Yes.
Tapos yung sa Lazada, Yamaha ang brand. Mas maayo. Ito, iba. Roland. Wala yan. Roland daw. We went there, and the keyboards were very expensive, and I guess that's what you have to expect, you know, because they have to make a profit. Of course, they buy wholesale and then raise the price so they can make a profit, run their business. That's understandable. But I told the fella, I told the Zaldi, I said, I think these are a little more expensive than we want, or we're looking for. Then I let the fella know, and he said, well, maybe you could find something on Lazada. I said, that's a good idea. So that's when we found one on Lazada. Got a call from a courier. Oh, this is so exciting. So I went down. Usually when they come, they don't. There's no house numbers in these neighborhoods around here. I don't think we've been in 3 houses, and none of them had a house number. It's just you let them know the barangay, which is the neighborhood, and people know who you are, and the mail will get to you. Once you tell them the first time, then they know where you are. So I normally meet these couriers down at the corner, which is the main street there. So I went down there, and I filmed this, by the way, so you can see this. Sure enough, here comes, it was a van. Usually it's either a motorcycle, but since this was a big keyboard, full size, 88 keys, I thought it was maybe in a big truck. And lo and behold, it was a van. So he came, and I went and signed signed it off. And oh, I was so excited. They put it in the back of the Blue Boy.
Okay lang dyan. Hindi pa mo langaw din. Marami ka pang delivery. Tagal pa. Bugihan tayo. Wow. Big old package. I brought it home. I said, oh, I want to open it so bad, but I'm going to call Zaldi, let him know. Sure enough, I called him, hey, early Merry Christmas. So him and some of his friends come with it was a chariot. Enclosed chariot, a passenger style, has the benches in the back. So they came out. Well, my friend. Oh, exciting one. My son.
Hi, hello. Oh, good boy. Very good. So tingnan natin.
Okay.
Merry Christmas!
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Maagang Christmas! Pasok kayo! Oh, wag ka maingay dyan. Okay lang yung aso. And he saw, well, I say he saw it, he was blind. I took out his hand and had him touch it and to see what it was. So I wanted them to open it so he could, feel and see with his fingers exactly what he had. So sure enough, they opened it up. Everybody was excited. I was excited too, like a little kid. And I wanted to see him, touch with his hands and feel the keyboard. because you know he's going to get very, very familiar with that. So he did.
Okay, thank you to may piano. Natanggap ko na yung piano. So, thank you. And more power and God bless you.
Then they packed it up and took it away. And I said to myself, oh, the perfect story, or the perfect ending to this story, is to see him in in his band, a group of fellows with a guitar. I don't know where they would be playing, but some venue, and he would be playing his keyboard. And then I'd have the shot of the interview, and then his dream is to have a keyboard and have a so-called dream sequence, but it's real. And he's there playing the keyboard. So it's been a few weeks now, and you know, I can't expect him to learn to play in a couple of weeks and then tell him, but I told him, when you playing with your band, your barcada they call it, your group, your homeboys, I want to know, because I want to take a video. He said, okay. So finally I said, you know what, I'm just going to put the story. I mean, it's a good story. Doesn't have the cherry on top showing him playing it, but it does have him wishing for it, him waiting for it, and him getting it. So I really like this story because it gives us all hope that dreams do and can come true. So with that, I'm going to sign off, and I hope you enjoy this video, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.